The Lord be with you. A ship's crew can be suddenly forced to abandon ship and take to the lifeboats. Such was the case with an American whaling ship in the South Seas. A huge leviathan of the deep, wounded by the pursuits of the whaling ship's crew, ran out the mile-long line, then returned again and struck the ship with incredible velocity. The blow was so strong that the vessel instantly began to receive water and gradually began to flood. The ship was far from land and out of the normal sea traffic patterns. There was little chance for rescue until they could return to lower latitudes. The word to abandon ship was sounded. All hands went to work, and soon all seaworthy boats were loaded to the gunwale with the necessities of life. When the deck was nearly level with the sea, the boats shoved off. After the boats had pulled 100 yards away, 2 men leaped into the water and swam with great determination to the nearly sunk ship. They reached it just before it completely submerged, and they disappeared down a hatchway. Every shipmate watched, holding their breath. In a minute or so, the 2 swimmers re-emerged with something held between them. The ship went under. The men were caught in the whirlpool that commenced as the hull sank. They clung to the object they held between them like it was a life preserver. They seemed not to be concerned for their own safety as they struggled in the turbulent waters. They clung tenaciously to the object held between them. Finally, they made it back to their comrades in the lifeboats. What did these strong swimmers carry that they seemed to value more than life? It was the ship's compass. It had been left behind and was remembered almost too late. They knew they could not let it go. Whatever else they might lose, they knew this compass had to be kept at all cost. It was life. When I was a Boy Scout, my troop went camping with the purpose of working on merit badges. I was taken into the woods and was handed a compass and a sheet of instructions. If I followed the instructions, I would make it safely back to camp and earn the merit badge. An adult walked with me, but he was not allowed to talk or to help me in any way. He was there just in case my skills were not sufficient. He would make sure I got back to camp safely. Not to mention the fact that leaving someone's minor child in the woods unaccompanied is never a good idea. I also had to translate signs that usually came in the form of rocks piled up. For example, 3 rocks piled on top of each other meant rest here. Some rocks leaned in certain directions, meaning one thing. Sometimes the rocks were laid next to each other, meaning another thing. But always it was the compass that got me from one pile of rocks to the next pile of rocks, and eventually back to our campsite. Without that compass, I'd still be wandering those woods. That compass provided the right direction. That compass was life. Everyone has a compass. For some people, money is their compass. Their desire to have more of it sets their course in life. For some people, family is everything. Family is their compass, making their every decision. Addicted people are guided by their addiction, led by the purpose of getting their next fix or drink, even if their actions hurt people they love. The object of their addiction is their life's compass until it is replaced. For some people, hobbies they enjoy provide their compass. They plan vacations around their hobbies. Their financial decisions are directed by their hobbies. What guides us, what determines our direction in life, what fills us with purpose and meaning, that thing is our compass. My call to parish and pulpit ministry is my compass. For all Christians, faith is our compass. To lose it would be to lose all that grounds us in life and everything that causes us to soar in life, roots and wings. And so we cling tenaciously to our compass that gives us roots and gives us wings. And like that ship's compass, it's worth our very lives. So I have to ask you, is Jesus Christ your compass, or are you just out wandering in the woods? Amen.